here with Thanos at the stand for Story of Many at Spiel 2024. We're at the final day, and we met you guys last night, and you told us about this incredible project that, of course, Matt already knew about because it's like an adventure game and that's his thing. But I was like, this sounds amazing. So tell us all about this project. What is it?
Well, certainly, Wayne. So basically, Story of Many is a co-op solo open world exploration game that it's a legacy setting. You're adventuring forwards into a like grimdark world full of like enemies, perils, mini dungeons and adventures. You can play on your own, as I said. You can play with your party against the game itself, like a DM-less D&D, if it makes sense.
Cool, yeah.
There's a lot of different elements that incorporate a Story of Many, from like a TTRPG elements, board game elements. I always say this: it's like a Skyrim on your table, but with like fighting, fantasy, and D&D elements in it. So it's like a lovely, lovely combination of things.
Amazing stuff. So in terms of the gameplay itself, what stands Story of Many out from other games in its type of genre? Is there anything specific that it does?
So yes, of course, like basically what we have, and we take pride on this, is our adventure system. Basically, our exploration is a very unique element. So you can see those little adventure maps you have in front of you.
Yeah.
All of them have this fog of war mechanic. So every adventure has a different deck. It comes with a different deck. So you're never going to play an adventure that looks exactly the same. Thematicity stays towards the actual adventure you're playing. So a snow cape, let's say, adventure, we have snow cape tiles. Like if you're in a settlement that is destroyed, the actual tiles themselves are going to be a destroyed settlement. Your enemies are specified to the adventure they're on, and there's a lot of thematicity in this. It has a very fast-paced, unique combat system we invented.
Nice.
We take pride on. You can get really nice and tactical. Yeah, it gets really lovely as soon as you progress onwards in the more difficulty levels. And what also is unique to this is a true sandbox experience. You've got like a full-on open world that you can explore if you don't want to go into an adventure. There's 3 major campaigns,
Nice.
60+ hours each. It's so much gameplay. You can play a lot of time.
Amazing. So let's talk. You hooked me with this combat system. What's different about it? Why is it so snappy? What do you do?
Of course, I'll show you if you want to.
Show me. Yeah, let's talk about it.
Demo here.
Let's go.
So basically, you've got your combat grid. Your combat grid is like device and like this, like little like thingy, the board. I mean, so you've got Zone A, Zone B, and Zone C. So you got your crevices here where you allocate your enemies' health bars, and then there's a little circle in the middle that you engage your characters in. Assuming now you've got your seer and a river witch, so you allocate your desired like classes and desired positions by using Zone A, Zone B, and Zone C rotation format. So, like, assuming now you're fighting, I'd say, let me see, a few of these beasts here.
There's some beasties down here.
There's beasts. All right. So they go to the unengaged pile. Our system works like this. The enemies will encircle our engaged characters starting from Zone A to Zone B, and they will go against Zone A, Zone B. If I had a character in Zone C, for example, if I had a character in Zone C, for example, I'd say that I have this pirate here in Zone C. They will also go to.
They'll also envelop around there.
And they will envelop around there. So the enemies play first. They attack by having, let's say, this card here. We have a specific enemy die, and they have D6.
Custom dice. Cool.
Custom die indeed. They will choose the attack by rolling the 6. They will attack with despair, and they will do a zone attack, meaning they will attack any character in that zone. This applies to all enemies. This die applies to all enemies. There can be a max 8 enemies engaged in the zone. As soon as they do this, you roll your defenses, assuming, like, let's say River Witch has 6 great, we roll the D6. I failed, obviously, my rolls are shit. Sorry, so not the best. But then what you do, let's say you subtract the damage, or in this scenario, you get your conditions, and then you roll. Now, so the defenses and saves in each enemy. So you got slashing, piercing, and bludgeoning defenses.
Different types of damage and okay, cool.
Exactly, physical and non-physical, basically damage.
Okay, yeah.
You got your grit, reflex, and will saves on your left, non-physical attacks. Now, assuming that you rolled a 5, you pass 1 damage. If you do twice as much, that is 2 damage,
okay.
twice as much, and 3 damage.
Like crits, like critical hits kind of thing. Yeah.
Not really, because like critical hits is a completely different
Oh,
concept.
are you doing that different? Okay,
Yeah,
right.
basically. So if you roll a 10 on your rolls, that will do, like, plus your bonuses and stuff, that will do 2 damage on the actual specific monster, let's say. If you do like 15 on your rolls, that's like 3 damage on the slashing, for example, slashing defense. If you do a 7, and if it's not covering it, it rounds down, so you still do 1 damage. You need to cover that.
Yeah, cool.
That is very fast-paced. There's so many abilities that you can play as well, free actions, like gets really, really good, as you can also move around tactics-wise in the board.
Yeah, nice.
Monsters can also move around as well. Nice. It's really nice. It gets really, really, really exciting.
Yeah, super in-depth as well. It's amazing.
Yes.
So in terms of, this is like a deep, complex adventure, it feels like. How long has this been in development for?
This been developed since 2018, actually, Wayne.
Wow.
Since July 2018 when we started. Completely different game back then.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We used to have like a lot of pen and paper elements in it. Like from even designing the map was like a random area. Like you had like random areas and everything is just now you can see there's like tiles for, as I said earlier, tiles for every adventure. There's like dashboards for your character sheets. By the way, this is still under production. We're just changing a few aspects of the dashboard. It's not going to be the final version of it.
Okay.
Even the combat system has developed a lot because it's our unique combat system.
Yeah, of course.
Like, I don't know, like even the adventures themselves, like, can I show you this to you? Because like this is my favorite bit of the game personally, and I think everybody takes pride of this. Every adventures come with a text. So every adventure, like, you have to choose, when you're in a settlement, basically, you have to choose the adventure you want.
Okay.
By going through the wee little, like, abstract, let's say,
little intro.
area here.
Yeah.
All the illustrations are still being polished, so we're still under the production phase. So it's not the final art, by the way.
Yeah.
But by the way, in the polishing phase anyway. So assuming that you want Waystone, you grab the Waystone adventure, and as soon as you say, yes, I want that, you turn around, read through the adventure.
Then you've got your story there.
Yes, it's a narrative-heavy game as well. Anyway,
yeah, lots of narrative going on as well. Lots of adventuring.
Exactly,
fantastic stuff. And you have some choices to be made and what have you as well.
Choose your own at the end of the day.
Yeah, fantastic.
So in this particular example, it says place adventure sticker 1. So you place a sticker adventure, the adventure sticker 1 on your designated area in the map, and then you can choose if you wanted to interact with it, or you just roam freely in the world.
Okay, nice.
You can literally do whatever you want.
Just go wherever you like.
Exactly.
Open world sandbox almost.
Like, I played Witcher 3, and when I was used to play Witcher 3, I did not play the main game for hours.
Yeah, you just went off and did whatever you want.
Absolutely.
Incredible.
Basically, the same thing applies to this game.
Amazing.
Assume that you want to go and delve in it. You go and read through everything, and then you play the game.
Fantastic stuff. So this is available still to back, right? The campaign is ongoing?
It's ongoing. It's ongoing until next week, like until the October 14th, actually.
Till October 14th? Fantastic. Yes. And will there be late pledges available?
There will be late pledges available. We will announce them, because we're not like exact sure where will we announce them for, but they will be announced as soon as we complete the main campaign phase.
Fantastic. And you've already smashed your target, right?
We destroyed the target.
Absolutely,
we're really proud of it.
Destroyed it. Fantastic.
We're really proud of it.
Have you got anything you can share with the backers that you could maybe, any exciting news? You could maybe tell us about any new artwork coming, anything like that?
Well, I may not disclose this, but there's potentially a new race coming up.
You heard it here first. So fantastic stuff. Thanos, thank you so much for spending time with us.
Appreciate you, Wayne. Thank you so much.
Your amazing new project, Story of Many. Do check that out if that sounds interesting to you. Check that out and back it while you still can, or indeed late pledge if you've seen this sometime in the future. And if you want a really great story, you should hit the like button and the subscribe button for all of the rest of our content that you'll see for the rest of Spiel. We'll catch you again real soon. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Board Super. Thanks, man.
Appreciate it, brother.
Cheers.
Thank you, man.
Thanks a lot, my friends. Appreciate you.
Board Super, Game Review for you and me.